Hello, this is Professor Stephen Haliczer. I'm a specialist in the history of the Catholic Church and the Spanish Inquisition, and the author of the Vatican Board Game. In this video, I will briefly address the way in which the Church goes about electing the Pope. Speculation about who will succeed the 83-year-old Pope Benedict XVI has increased dramatically after the pontiff fell and broke his wrist in the bathroom of his chalet in the Alps on July 17, 2009. Never robust, Benedict had suffered a stroke in 1991 and another one in 2005. Paddy Power, Ireland's largest bookmaker, presently quotes odds on 51 individuals, ranging from 2-1 for Cardinal Francis Arinze of Nigeria to Bono, whose chances are a discouraging 1,000-1. Better luck next time, Bono. Well, what accounts for the intense public interest? First of all, the Pope is the spiritual leader and chief administrator of the 1 billion-plus Catholic Church, the world's largest Christian denomination. The Pope is also a major figure in diplomacy. This is confirmed by the key role that John Paul II played in the demise of communism. Popes are elected by cardinals from among their number. They are not required to be cardinals, but the last non-cardinal to be elected Pope was in 1378, and voting has been restricted to cardinals since 1179. At present, there are 199 cardinals. But which ones are really papal material? Well, that is precisely the issue that is seldom addressed by the media during the electoral frenzy, but forms a large part of Vatican, the board game that I designed to simulate the electoral process. In order to be a viable candidate, or papabile, as they say, a cardinal has to have had a distinguished career that includes filling a series of important church offices. The reality is that of the 50 cardinals in the Paddy Power list, perhaps 10 are really viable candidates, and the true number is probably closer to 4 or 5. The electoral process itself is relatively simple. After the Pope dies, the conclave to elect its successor must begin within 15 to 20 days. This interregnum is crucial since negotiations among the cardinals really determine the outcome. Cardinals meet in their rooms or some of Rome's most exclusive restaurants to discuss the viability of one or another of the leading candidates. This is also a time when cardinals and outside organizations can put forth their own ideas about what the next pope should be like. The interregnum forms the second part of the Vatican game. Finally, the conclave itself is held. Voting is confined to cardinals under 80 years old. The cardinals take a series of votes in the Sistine Chapel, and the first candidate who receives 2/3 of the vote is elected pope. In modern times, this is usually a brief process. No conclave in the last 200 years has taken more than 5 days. The Vatican Board Game conclave segment is designed specifically to end quickly and dramatically, thereby remaining faithful to the way conclaves usually occur. Today's papal election is the outcome of 900 years of legislation, trial, and error. That it works well and supplies the Church with first-rate leadership is attested to by the high quality of popes in the 20th and 21st centuries. Thank you very much.